Welcome to the Orange Crush Oilers.
Jesse, Winnipeg, Manitoba, and 34 years old.
What is your hockey background?
I played top level all my life since I've been 5 years old. I lost my hockey career due to an eye injury. I was a city's champion. I played with some guys who have made the NHL. One of my great friends was drafted into the NHL. Unfortunately, due to concussions, had to retire.
Who was your favorite hockey player when you were younger?
I had two. One was Timo Solani for the Winnipeg Jets, obviously from my hometown. And the other favorite player was Pavel Bure for the Vancouver Canucks and Florida Panthers.
Who was your favorite team growing up?
The Winnipeg Jets were my favorite team growing up. Back in 1996, we lost our team. But, all I knew back then from, the age 6 to, I guess, 10 years old was the Winnipeg Jets.
So how did you become an Oilers fan?
I became an Oilers fan when we lost our Jets in 96. I took a couple of years trying to figure out who I liked. I really followed Pavel Bure still with Vancouver, and I loved Solani still. I followed him with Anaheim. I followed the Coyotes. And then I started following the Oilers once in 97. They kind of made the playoffs there. They were that surprise young hockey team. They were exciting, young. And basically in about 1999, the Oilers started going on Rogers Sportsnet, and I just became an absolute avid fan. Ever since then, I've never looked back. I've just grown and grown more to be an Oilers fan. So it's all because the Oilers were on my TV a lot when I was younger.
Who is your favorite Oilers player?
That would be number 39, Doug Weight. He just possessed everything I loved in a hockey player. I thought that he was a great playmaker, a great passer, an unbelievable leader, and I just feel like he did so much for the Oilers and really took the bull by the horn for such a young team.
Does your family enjoy the Oilers?
Parts do, and parts don't. So the ones I live with are all Oiler fans, and my mother, and my father is still a Winnipeg Jets fan, and so is my other side of the family, still Jets fans.
What do your friends think of you as an Oilers fan?
Does it matter? No. We bust each other all the time. We rib each other of our teams. I think it's good to have that little rivalry, there's the Oiler fans and then there's the Jet fans, and it's not a big ordeal. It's fun having the rivalry.
Have you been to the new Rogers Arena?
I have been to the new Rogers Place Arena. It's absolutely amazing. It's everything and more that I thought. I can't wait to see the Ice District completely done. I have not been there since 2018, so I'm really excited to see the progress and all the new hotels and all the hoopla around it with the plaza and such. So I cannot wait.
Who is your current favorite Oilers player?
That would be Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. I think I speak for the majority of oil country. It's hard to have one when you got the two Hart Trophy winners.
What do the Oilers need to do to create a winning team?
I think they need a few pieces. They definitely need a number one goaltender. They need to make sure they have two top lines, and that means finding a winger for Connor McDavid, making sure he's got they got the dual threat there, and making sure that they got a top pairing defenseman. And right now they don't have that, but that's in the cards in the next 2 years.
So when do you believe the Oilers will have a realistic chance to win the Stanley Cup?
Well, binding off the last question, I believe next year, not this season, but the following year, will be Edmonton's greatest chance to win, just because they have a lot of old contracts coming off the books, and they will be able to add, of course, some of their young core of the defensemen, and then, of course, they have a chance to bring in some great talent and surround their star players with a good supporting cast.
Thanks for answering some of those questions. How about taking us on a little bit of a tour of the basement?
Sure. Let's go. All right, so this is the stairwell going into the basement. As you can see, I have some Bret Hart stuff up here. Of course, I'm a diehard Hitman fan since being young. I have so much collections on my VHSs. So a little interlude coming into the oil country here. As you can see, it's blue and orange. I got Nugent Hopkins here. Of course, McDavid. Lots of McDavid you'll notice down here. It's basically, I have this little area right here. Is like, if you remember Old Rexall when the Oilers came down and walked into their arena, this is kind of like walking into, the arena. So it gives, a little exciting feeling of coming in. You come right here. These are the arena seats here at Old Rexall that we had to go and get last year in the summertime. So, of course, I had to bring those home. We got a little Oilers table here. We got this actually at West Edmonton Mall. So we brought that home here to Winnipeg. I just made a little quick McDavid door frame wall. I don't know what you want to call that. Here's Rogers Place, of course. This McDavid is a huge picture. It's got his when he was on Team Canada in the World Juniors. Of course, his rookie. This is the Old Rexall Place banner that I got. It's used to hang up there in Old Rexall, so I've had to bring that home. Here's my little theater seats here that we sit and watch the game, front row. We got a little 5 Stanley Cups, hoping to add another cup anytime soon. Below it, we have the banner pictures with also the banners of the cup. McDavid, Ranford. We got McDavid here. Lots of McDavid, as I said, in this area. Why not? The McDavid little section here. This is all Connor McDavid right here. All his little figurines and whatnot. Little cookie jar, of course. So we got to have a cookie on, the intermissions and such. And that is the Connor McDavid first goal, scoring sheet, all that combined into one. This right here, you guys, is a decibel meter. Some people, my friends, are like, oh my gosh, your clock is moving. No, it's not. This is a decibel meter. Tell you how loud you are or how loud it is in here. We usually get it to about around 103 when we're freaking all going nuts during the game. We also have like a big light show that goes on here. Usually we dim the lights and all these lights go on. I have more lights. And, as we go further on, game when it comes to a season, we will put them on and I'll show you some reaction videos and such. This is my Oilers country. This is my man cave. I'm always expanding, changing, and bringing in more. So thank you guys so much for enjoying this video, taking the time to even watch it and giving it a listen. Hope to see lots of comments and viewers out there. Let's go Oilers, and we'll see you soon.